Do you want to know a shocking little secret? The thing that most psychologists and therapists in independent practice are most afraid of isn't the fear of bankruptcy, it isn't the fear of being sued, and it isn't the fear of letting their clients down. It's each other. Peer fear is the term many of my coaching clients have used to describe the paralysing terror of snide comments and the condescending tone that we've become so used to in our professional forums. There is so much insecurity among professionals and so much competition in the journey to become a mental health professional that we've all witnessed some horrific put-downs from supposedly trained, reflective and ethical practitioners. Comments that are designed to keep people small and discourage any diversity of thought within the profession. Certainly in psychology we get a lot of it. And that reality, that's what stops so many people from taking the leap into independent practice, even when they know that they could do amazing things if they allowed their entrepreneurial spirit to do some good in the world. But there is good news. I found the antidote and I'm here to give it out freely all summer because we are the cure if we choose to be. We can build each other up, like each other's posts, recommend each other to friends, be a cheerleader for other professionals that we see doing their best to make a difference out there. Because we don't all have to agree on the best way to make a change. But if you are properly qualified and you're using your knowledge to help others, I am absolutely glad that you're doing it. There's a mountain to climb if we want to improve the horrifying state of mental health, and I am grateful for every psychologist and therapist that I see strapping on their climbing boots. This is the why behind my coaching practice, Psychology Business School. I feel I do so much more good for the world as a whole, empowering other psychologists and therapists than I could in my own practice on my own. I also get to create an outstanding network of entrepreneurial, innovative professionals who inspire me in every session. So over the summer, I'm dedicating this space to helping those who might be sitting on the fence of independent practice, maybe desperately wanting or actually needing the flexibility that private practice brings, but feeling anxious, feeling ashamed, or just feeling unable to take that risk of making the leap. So every week I'm going to be here with a simple step that you can take forward. Sometimes a bit of thinking, sometimes a bit of doing. But I hope that if you choose to join me here each week, you'll find the shame lifting and the excitement at what is possible begin to take its place. So your first task is simply to identify what your imposter syndrome or shame is telling you that needs to be let go of. I'll tell you what mine told me back in 2018 when I started up. Firstly, it told me that it would be better to create a practice website that didn't have my name or face anywhere on it, because shame likes us to hide, doesn't it? It told me that I should avoid networking because I would obviously be found out as being incompetent if I went there. And it told me that other professionals were my competition, big time peer fear. And all of those stories harmed my practice in its first year. So take a notebook, journal, Remarkable, or your phone notes, and just take a minute to reflect on whether there are any similar stories lurking in the back of your mind. I promise you, it's these stories, not your relationship with tech, money, or business planning that's going to sabotage your new practice. So give it a try and let me know what you uncover in the comments. I've got something for you if you're ready to turn your private practice dream into a reality. You can join my free masterclass, Set Up Your Practice for Success, on September the 8th, that's 2025. I'll share my 3-part framework to help you create a practice that is professionally fulfilling and financially secure, giving you the flexibility that you crave without the burnout that often goes with setting up a practice. So you can get the link for that in the show notes or in the Substack article. And I'd really love to see you there.